Hey guys, welcome to my channel where we're going to talk about everything teenage life, navigating it, and just lifestyle in general. And I'll be sharing from my experiences and my knowledge. So stay tuned. Hello everyone. Oh my goodness. Welcome to today's video. I'm so excited that you guys are here. Today, I will be talking about 5 things that teenagers should do more of. I think this bit of information is very vital for you, even if you are a teenager or even if you are not a teenager. So, very quickly, let's get right into it. First things first, guys, start. Like START, just start. Start now. Start now. Learn that new skill that will take you out of your comfort zone. Like, just start. Get more knowledge. Get more knowledge about that thing that you like, that interests you, even if it's just a tiny little bit. Just start. Just start now. Whatever it is that's on your mind, just start to do it. Start thinking about where you want to be in the next 2, 3 years. Forget about where you want to be in the next 10 years. Forget about where you want to be in the next 40 years or 30 years. Just start. Just start thinking about what you want to do in the next 2 to 3 years. Just start, right? Just start thinking about it. Start thinking about what it looks like. If there's one skill you saw somewhere or you found somewhere that you think you like, just start. Get information about it. Start reading a book. Start watching a video like this one. Start listening to a podcast. The fact that you even clicked on this video, the fact that you're even watching this is very impressive. And I say thumbs up and kudos to you because that means that you have started. So just start. Start now. Start where you are. Start small. Whatever it is that you have on your mind as a teenager, just start. That's the first thing. That's the first tip. That is the number one thing that I believe every teenager should do more of. Just start. Number two, make friends. I know. You hear this a lot. Everyone says, oh, make friends as a teenager. And I know that it's not very easy for some people. Honestly, you don't have to be a social butterfly. But you see, in life, every now and then, opportunities come to meet new people, to make new friends. So all I ask is just embrace it. Just embrace it. That's all. Just embrace the opportunity. Make new friends. Trust me, even if you think you have the best friends right now, and I really hope that you do, things are going to change. Life is going to evolve. You guys might just grow apart. You might move to a different city. You might go somewhere else for college. You might meet new people, get into relationships. So you would always meet people. You would always lose friends sometimes. Maybe not really lose them that you fell out, but it could just be distance. But there'll always be opportunities to meet new people. Explore. Don't hold on too much. Don't believe that you've made your lifelong friends and this is it. No, open up yourself. Make new friends. Increase your social circle. Like I said, even if you're not a social butterfly, you actually don't have to be. You don't necessarily have to be the one to go out of your way to make new friends. But when the opportunity presents itself to meet new people, you have new people coming to your school or you go into settings where you meet new people, just embrace it. Basically, don't tell yourself that you are done and dusted. Basically, don't tell yourself that all the friends you have now, all the friends you made in high school, elementary school, are just all the friends you need. No, meet new people, especially people from different backgrounds, different cultures, things that you're not used to, people that speak a language that is different than what's common in your house. Just make new friends. Just open your mind. Now's the time to do so. So just make new friends. And making friends ties into the next thing, which is to practice selflessness. Find one thing, it might be a very little thing that doesn't have to do with only you, that is not all about you. Just find one thing and do it. Trust me, guys, there is so much satisfaction and joy that comes with seeing other people smile because of you. And this is actually a life lesson. And it's easier when you learn selflessness and when you are selfless by yourself. Because either way in life, you're going to have to be selfless at some point. And it's easier when you're doing it genuinely rather than when you're forced to do it. So this is the time, there's not much at stake. Just practice selflessness. I'll give a typical example. Say you like dogs and you have a neighbor who has a dog who always walks the dog. One day you could just approach the person and ask if you could walk the dog instead. You know, there's not much at stake. It's just a beautiful time to be selfless. It's a beautiful time to learn selflessness. I'm not asking you to go out of your way and do something that you aren't capable of. But even with your parents, just one day, just try to do something that is not all about you, that just helps them make their job as a parent easier. This is the time to really learn how to be selfless, and the best way to do it is by just practicing. So if it might be something that you already like to do, however, rather than doing it for yourself, do it for someone else, if that makes sense. So yes, practice selflessness. Now, tip number 4 is, oh my goodness, this is necessary at every stage of your life, and it's something that you probably have to go back and do again and again and again. But essentially, being a teenager, now is the time to begin to identify your distractions. I'll say that again. Being a teenager, now is the time to begin to identify your distractions. Now, I know that if you're watching this, I know that you have a great, great, bright future ahead of you. But that future is not just going to happen. It's not going to just fall into your laps. There are things that you would have to do to align yourself with that beautiful future that you have already waiting for you. And one of the things that you have to do to get there is to avoid distractions. And when I say begin to identify your distractions, I just mean begin to observe your patterns. Begin to go back and just reflect a little about the thing you did. So essentially, on a day, or let's say in a week, you decide to get something accomplished. Just pick one thing that you're going to get accomplished and just try to get that accomplished. And then at the end of that period, so at the end of the week, just try to reflect and think back on, one, if you got that thing accomplished and if you didn't. Now, either way, whether you got it accomplished or not, there would have been some things that would have happened in the process. So, for example, let's say you got it accomplished 50%. Now, just think back about what were the other things that you did within the week. So, let's say you watched TV, you played games with your friends, you slept, you did XYZ, you did homework, you went to school, Now, those are other things. But basically, try to outline something that you did in a time that you know that you could have done this thing that you said you wanted to do. Now, if that's too complex, let me try to break it down. So by identifying your distraction, for example, let's say you spend a lot of your time gaming. Now that's entertainment. You spend some time on social media, texting, chatting, watching videos, scrolling. Now that's also entertainment. Let's say you spend some of your time watching a series, watching TV, watching a movie. Now, that's entertainment. See, I've said 3 different things, but they all fall under the same category, entertainment. So it might look like you're doing 3 different things, but essentially what you're doing is you're just entertaining yourself. Now, entertainment is good. It is great. We all need that from time to time. I cannot even say that entertainment is not good for you. As a teenager, actually, it is good that you get yourself entertained and keep your spirits up, but not at the expense of your future. There should be a limit. So now is the time to just begin to identify some of the things that distract you. So for example, let's say you spend most of your time doing 5 things that fall under the same entertainment category. Now you should be aware that entertainment is a likely distraction for you. And so from then on, you can begin to develop steps to reduce the effect of entertainment on you and your goals and the things that you want to do and the bright, great person that you want to be. So now is the time to begin to identify your distractions. because distractions tend to follow you throughout your life. And that is why I said this is something you probably have to do and reevaluate often. But right now, you'll be so much more better for it if you know the things that are your detractors and that cause and that serve as a distraction to you. And now, the final tip. Guys, if you're a teenager, sleep more. Sleep more. I cannot say this enough. I cannot overemphasize this. Guys, can you see my eyes? Can you see me? Can you see the bags? Can you see the lines? I purposely didn't wear so much makeup in this video because I wanted to show you guys this. Guys, you need to sleep. Trust me, guys, just enjoy this time and sleep. If you can get up to 8 or 9 hours of sleep every day, embrace it. Just embrace it. Sleep more. Don't trade your sleep time for gaming. Don't trade your sleep time for texting and chatting. Sleep more. Now, there are so many articles, so many resources out there on the benefits of good sleep, but I will tell you this for a fact. Just getting enough sleep at night just helps your overall mood. It helps your overall mood. I know we tend to struggle with mood swings as teenagers, especially girls, but trust me, sleeping well at night would take off a percentage of that. It just helps you to feel great, feel better. I'm not a sleep expert, but I can tell you for a fact, the older you get, the more you find things competing for your sleep. So please, guys, if you're a teenager watching this, it's not a crime. Absolutely, you're allowed to sleep more. And those are the 5 things I had. But before I go, I'll give you guys a final tip. One thing to not do as a teenager is to worry. Yes, I know. It's like, what? But that's all I do. I worry. I'm always anxious. But trust me, guys, there's plenty of time in your future for worries. There is plenty of time in your future. There will be plenty opportunities for you to worry in future. For now, the one thing you should do less of is worry. I know. It looks like there's so much at stake. If you don't get it right now, you would miss it forever. But that's a lie. The reason why you're starting now is because you have so much room to improvise and to iterate on whatever it is that is happening in your life. So please, guys, as much as possible, worry less. Just try it today. When those anxious thoughts come, just tell yourself, not now. There'll be plenty of time for this in future. That's all I want you guys to do. Can you do that for me? Please? Please? Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I had an amazing time sharing these tips with you guys. If you got any value from this at all, please leave a comment below. Please also feel free to add to this list and share your thoughts on things that teenagers can do more of. If this added value to you at all, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, share this video. And I know that I might have said a lot in a short time and you might not have gotten everything at once. That's fine. You can always come back. It's always going to be here. Come back, watch it again, and share to whomever you think that this would add value to. Thank you so much, and please stay tuned for my next video.